Bam. The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new Cardano video, and Cardano is looking sweet and nice, and I know we are in red. It's minus 1% in red right now, but it looks good, and we are below the moving averages. This is 10 and 20 moving average. We are below the moving average, but it looks good. And we're gonna see also on the 4-hourly time frame that we are getting down to some kind of 20 moving average bottom down here, and we are looking to bounce from that. But even if we break that outside, it looks good. It's really gonna be hard to make this not look good. This also looks like some kind of accumulation phase coming towards that. We're gonna also look at that. And just overall, Bitcoin hitting 60k, altcoin will catch up eventually. This looks good to me, so we're gonna talk about that. But before we start, Patreon daily altcoins video. If you want to know about altcoins going up, going down, what's next in the line to pump and stuff like that, check out the daily altcoins video on the Patreon. That's also, you get to join the community, chat with me every day on the Patreon chat. That said, let's get some lines up out here. Where are the lines? I think we gotta go a little bit back. There are the lines. There are the lines. So there are some kind of lines up here, and they are forming really nice triangles up here. So I'm gonna explain the lines here in a second. So this yellow lines, this is the big triangle that I'm actually looking at. Breakout out of the triangle will be like very volatile for Cardano, and I think this move might come pretty fast. I don't think it's gonna go slowly towards upside and then break the upside. I think it might break, then something like this, and then continue towards the upside. This other one, this other trend line up here, this is a 4-hourly trend line I can see here. This also might act as important resistance once we break, but both of these are actually pretty decent resistances. So we're gonna see how we break them. It's gonna be a one big move, just like, for example, Matic did right now with the 25% move towards the upside, or not. But once we do that's the big thing. On the downside, I'm looking at this triangle, something like this down here. Now, we talked about this before. We are hitting this bottom very often right now, and I think this is a pretty confident hold. I don't think this will break now, especially as long as Bitcoin is looking bullish right now. I don't think it's breaking. This is slowly gonna go towards the upside. Now you can see this 10 and 20 moving average right over here. The 10 and 20 moving average. Now, once we break the 10 and 20 moving average, everybody will know where this is going, guys. Everybody will know where. So right now, I think this is some kind of accumulation phase for big whales and stuff like that, accumulating up here. I think this is the last phase of accumulation, some kind of phase up here before we actually bounce towards the upside. This looks like some kind of a triangle. This ending part of the triangle is getting through towards then. I don't think this has a lot more time left to go, and it all looks good. Like all the technicals on the downside looks good. This is the 4-hourly time frame. Let's see over 4 times. Let's see the daily. You can see here it's getting ready. It looks like it wanted to get some kind of bearish cross in here, but it didn't. I'm just clicking too much. Sorry about that. What am I doing? Let's just click this line up here for a second, and you can see here it looks like it's gonna get the bearish cross up here, but if it doesn't, it goes up, and I think the probability to go up is big. Now what we are looking for is this cross up here. You can see here that when the blue line crossed the zero line up here, what happened? The same thing we are looking here. This is the zero line, and once this blue line crosses the zero line, that might be a big move towards the upside. So that we are actually not waiting for this cross up here. The cross is just the change. We are actually waiting for the cross above the zero line up here. That's what we are looking for, and that's what we are hoping it's gonna pump us towards the upside. Now let's see this on the weekly time frame. On the weekly, we got the bearish cross down here, bearish cross, and this doesn't have to be mean much. Just like we said, it's the zero line that's actually changing the stuff. Let's see down here. You can see here zero line breaking here. Look what happened, right? So still right now we are still not breaking the zero line on the downside. The zero line is important, guys. The zero line, not the cross, the zero line. And the zero line up here, it's way a long way to go, so you can do a lot of stuff up here, but zero line is when you're changing from the bullish to the bearish. And right now, neither on the weekly we don't have the zero line, but on the daily we are looking to break the zero line towards the upside, which should be give us a lot of bullishness. So take into account that this triangle is getting, I think this is some kind of last stages of accumulation phase, and I'm thinking this is gonna pump pretty hard soon. I wouldn't like to close down here with a big red candle, something like that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Like, I give it like maybe 10 chance of probability to the downside, 90% to the upside. There is like a big probability. It can go down like everything, like it can down, but it's so small probability right now that I don't think that's gonna happen. I think, you know, more likely is towards the upside. So I'm definitely bullish on Cardano right now, and I'm just wondering whether this 20 moving average on the 4-hour will actually hold, or are we gonna dump a little bit more down and then, you know, eventually get up, because right now it looks like some kind of bottom, guys. It looks like some kind of bottom. Anyways, thanks for watching. Check out the Patreon link down below if you want to see some kind of daily altcoin videos on good altcoins, and that's that. Hit the like button on the way out, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.